news. There was a stand-up comedian who made fun of Charlie Kirk, and I do regret to inform you that I'm in a strange position here because I'm supposed to have principles. I'm supposed to be for free speech. But this comic, I don't like him, and I think he's a woke cuck. So I don't really know how to feel about it. I'm going to have to watch the clip with you guys live here. Will I be disgusted by it? I hope not. I hope not. I hope I hope my spirit is not so brittle that I'm offended by stand-up jokes. You know the thing that the right-wing people thought only woke people, like woke libs, were offended by, like 4 years ago. Now they're all offended. Now they're huge FAGs about. Okay, here we go. Because of this guy, he sucks my ass. This showed up in my For You thing. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me pause the Spotify. Okay. Here we go. I'll be the judge of this.
Don't say anything about Charlie Kirk. I wasn't going to say anything about... Yeah, but don't say anything about Charlie. I wasn't going to say anything about Charlie Kirk, but don't. There's nothing funny about it. Oh, now you tested me. I mean, there's nothing funny about it? You can't say there's nothing funny about it. No, there's nothing fun. No, don't say that, because as a comedian, I'll be like, I'm sure there's something funny about it. The guy was shot while defending guns. Do you understand how... I'm not even writing that as a joke. As a human, you have to admit that is an incongruous, funny thing that happens. You are there, you're like on stage, and you're like, let me tell you why people should have guns. Wapa! Meanwhile, here.
Yeah. How about this? How about get out of my country? Hey, yeah, funny joke, man. Get out. Why? Because of the color of my skin? Because no, because just get out. Because you do stand up, get out. We're sending all stand-ups to either South Africa or Israel, so it's time to go home. Oh, man. It is kind of, I've seen, even though, obviously Charlie Kirk was a much better person than George Floyd or whatever, just in terms of, putting a gun to a pregnant, all that fun stuff. And Derek Chauvin had it's perjury. He deserves a fair trial, and I don't think you can prove that he was trying to kill that guy. And also, we learned how to detain people from the Phoenix program and trained our police based on that. If you look at Derek Chauvin's instruction manual, he was trained to do that. I honestly don't really care. I don't really care, but those cops lied on the stand to save their city from being burned down, and that was perjury, and he deserves another trial. But he was a bad guy. He was not a good person. Doesn't mean he deserved to die like that. But I've seen really, really, really funny jokes about him dying. I've seen funny jokes. I've seen funny jokes about George Floyd dying. Now, even though this is you can't compare Charlie Kirk to George Floyd. In principle, there's been so many jokes about George Floyd dying that are insanely insensitive that I think it warrants like a couple about Kirk. But regardless, it's like, you should be allowed to say and do whatever you want, but also, Trevor Noah, get out of my country. But also, get out. Whoa, because I made jokes because I made jokes about Charlie Kirk? No, get out. You know what I do hate? The foreigner who lives here who's like, America's so fucked up. You guys are so fucked up down here. Well, back home where I'm from, it's good. We'll go back. What are you actually doing here? I'm curious. I love Israel. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. What are you doing here? Americans are so stupid, and it's so awful and rotten here, and there's guns and everything. So go home. Go home. Get on a plane and leave. Get out of here. Oh, you don't actually hate it here because it kicks ass to be a rich person here. Does it kick ass to be a rich sociopath here, Trevor Noah? So that's why you stay here. That's why. Are you staying here because you love being relevant and America is more relevant than that shithole you're from? The shithole that's actually way more racist than we are? The apartheid state, that place? But America's so stupid. Everybody's so dumb here. Everybody's dumb? Everybody's dumb. Is everybody a retard, Trevor? Why are you so famous then? If everybody's so fucking dumb, then why are you so goddamn famous? That's weird to me. Can you explain that one for me? Can you explain that conundrum, Trevor? No, you can't. Go home. Get out of my country. It's so fun to tell people to go get out of my country. It rules. It feels like I'm like a red coat guy. Revolutionary War. Like I marched out of a barn with a musket from the hills of Shenandoah, and I'm pointing it at my country. Get out. Go back. Go back to where you're from. Now. Oh, we're more relevant. We're more relevant, and it kicks ass to be a rich sociopath here. Okay, maybe say that in the next one of your speeches, Trevor. You lying fag. Piece of shit. I'm just offended by his existence, not by the joke. Seemingly no one cares about Charlie Kirk except for like Jimmy Dore, who's trying to figure out who killed him. If you're not trying to figure out who killed him, you never cared about Charlie Kirk, actually. A lot of these right-wing people are setting, and God bless them, are setting up ballistic gels on YouTube, running tests of what would happen in that same, that's a patriot. If you're trying to get to the bottom of that, you're actually a patriot. Conspiracy theorists have been gaslit in this country